What's going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back, everybody. Here we are again, just a repeat thing out here in the equipment shed. And what we're going to talk about today, I figured it was the perfect introduction since I like being out here all the time anyways to introduce my videos. I hope you guys been enjoying the videos. I've been doing my best to try to keep up with them and keep you guys posted with what's going on around here in the Wood Guy lot. Today I want to discuss how cheap sawmill built a very expensive shed. If you go out and price lumber, my friends, anybody knows it is just frightful. And with lumber prices increasing and everything increasing, basically, I should say, but these little home ec, small hobby sawmills are really becoming a game changer for people like me or anybody else who has access to wood and they're able to set up a sawmill maybe somewhere and make some beautiful, beautiful lumber and save yourself thousands of dollars, maybe building your own shed or your own building or your own whatever you need. But, you know, really these sawmills are not such a huge endeavor to invest in something that's small and simple like woody. I got Woody back in last year in December. It's coming up on a year in December 24th, or actually Christmas Eve, if I get that right. Christmas Eve will be 1 year since I've had Woody. And as you guys have known, seeing me pop in and out with little projects, that little machine has been a really, really huge asset in the firewood world and my woodworking and my sawmill ventures out here in the park, building this beautiful equipment shed, all from scrap pine I had laying around. And instead of firewood, we're turning it into lumber. So making headway here. Started putting the siding up, which is coming out beautiful. Started wrapping around the corners here. I'm gonna finish my triangles here soon. I'm gonna put plywood on the back side for strength. Finish it off with the siding in the front. I have my metal coming. Beautiful metal, dark green roof. Things are looking good, my friends. Very exciting to wrap this up. And piece by piece, slowly I built this thing, guys. And then everything, all my overhang, everything all milled up on woody, except for a few little odds and ends here and there that I maybe had to go find a plywood tree. But nonetheless, guys, it's been a huge savings and such a huge asset in my whole operation out here, having Woody. And now I used to have Woody in what I used to call a sawmill shed, but now I'm making it an equipment shed. I've relocated Woody over to a new area over here, which is wide open, a little more accessible for me to be able to bring logs in and out, take the lumber, do what I have to do, and then have all this nice dry storage for the equipment and an area inside for future maybe live streams and or blade sharpening and all sorts of like tools and equipment, like a tool shed in there within the shed, a tool shed within the equipment shed. So it's a shed within the shed, if you guys understand what I'm talking about, this whole shed thing. Oh, I'm just cracking myself up today. I've slowly been wrapping this whole project up over time. It's been a work in progress. I've been doing bits and pieces as I can, but for the outside to start, I've got my back all kind of somewhat situated. I have a siding on about 18 inches high, and then I have some stone tapering away. I put the siding there for a water prevention up against the wood siding. I figured the plastic vinyl siding was a good water barrier, and then I have the wood sealed with boiled linseed oil, and then my batten strips are ash. The batten strips are going to be sealed with the boiled linseed oil as well. And I've been using this recycled concrete as a backfill because this is the back taper of my shed where all the water mainly runs back and kind of bowls. I should say it used to bowl, hence why I've built this taper now, pushing all the water away from the shed. And I'm going to be adding more along the back and obviously the sides and the front. A beautiful driveway coming out of the equipment shed because I do not turn much on there with the equipment, so that is safe to stone. Obviously, out in the wood yard, that's a whole nother menagerie. But, oh yes, real quick, there's Backy undercover, staying beautifully high and dry. You guys have no idea how much of a relief this whole thing has been, we've already had some major wins, and I've been keeping an eye on it. It's been doing great. It's keeping everything dry. I've been super impressed with it, and Backy is just tucked in there cozy. All ash batten strips that I have milled from this Mother Nature's providing of dead ash everywhere, guys, and that's all been done with Woody, the Woodmizer LX25. Over top of white knotty pine, which I had just laying around in the wood yard here from an old job that I just turned into basically a whole shed. So needing to, cap off the sides with my metal that I have, and also the front with a set of doors, I'm pretty much getting up to the final stages of calling this building wrapped up, other than I do have quite a few other internal things that is internal, external. We have brand new windows going in to give me some nice natural light in my tool room and out here where the equipment is. Now, I know that's a benefit in both, a benefit or maybe a disadvantage. Maybe some guys or some people are thinking, why would you want people to be able to look in here? But, guys,
I've got plenty of things that keep people at bay. Dun, dun, dun.
Beautiful windows in my walls for nice natural light. And then I'm going to have beautiful LED lighting inside, besides the Christmas lighting, which you guys have seen, which works for now. It gives me some beautiful internal and external lighting. I'm going to plan on the siding inside the walls here. I plan on doing some of my wood that I've had stored away, some cherry. Beautiful floor. I have a nice door in here. My friends have this all finished off from out here in the equipment area. And yet I have enough room to walk in front of the machines. If I want the doors somewhat closed, then I can still kind of work in here. But it's been a work in progress, and I can't express how much I've been thankful for that little woodmizer and what it's done here at that wood guy lot. I did talk about having wood heat in the tool room. It's very debatable, my friends, on that, or, I'm going to run electric out here anyways, and I might have electric heat just for the convenience of when I pop in, be able to turn on a dial, have some heat, turn it off, safe, not have a fire that I, have to keep an eye on, or a wood burner going, having to tend to a wood burning stove. I don't know if I want to go that route, and then having to cut a hole in the roof and cut a hole out the side of the, the siding. I don't know. I don't like cutting holes in roofs. You always have issues in the future. I don't know if I wanted to go that route, but I'm discussing or I'm debating on just putting electric heat in odd times that I, want to be out here in the winter time, have a little bit of heat, which I don't think it's going to be very hard to heat such a small little room. Yeah, you're a muddy mess, huh? You want to be able to come in and get heat too. Aw, what do you see? Get your tire. And, you know, quick jumping in here. I'm getting a lot more batting strip done. How all of this came from that little machine over there. No, not the German Shepherd.